All rise. Judge Von B. Court is now in session. Judge, this is a case of the Griffiths.
Thank you.
Yes.
You all may be seated. Mr. Griffith, you brought this case before the court.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, what's going on?
Well, I'm raising two grandkids. I'm the legal guardian of those two grandkids. They were sired by my son here.
Oh, this is your son.
Man.
That's my son.
Okay.
Sometimes embarrassed to admit it, but anyway. And so I'm here today to try to get him to start contributing to the raising of these children. Now, I'm a personal banker. I've made decent money over the years.
Okay.
I'm hitting retirement age, and I just think it's time for him to start.
The video opens with Judge Von D presiding over a case involving Mr. Griffith, a grandfather and the legal guardian of his two grandchildren. Mr. Griffith is petitioning the court to mandate that his son, the children's biological father, pay child support. He explains that he has been solely responsible for raising the children since their mother is no longer in the picture, and his son has offered no financial assistance. Judge Von D listens attentively, framing a case that highlights the importance of parental responsibility and the essential role of financial support in raising children.
I've told him since he's a kid he's worthless, and I think it's bearing out. But,
Well, sir, that's not very nice. And we're not here to talk about your son in that way. We're here to get some support, financial support for your grandkids, okay?
I'm sorry, Your Honor. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. So, kids involved in extracurricular activity, your son, their dad is not helping. Has he given you any money at all for the kids?
He has given me no money at all, and he's not taking responsibility. He comes by and sees the kids occasionally, but he has not been much of a father to them at all.
Okay. Where is the mother?
Well, she couldn't take much, I guess, of him anymore, so she left.
I kicked her out.
You what?
Excuse
kicked
me?
her out.
Excuse me.
I bet.
Yes, ma'am.
In just a moment, you can have your time. Just a moment. So she's not.
Mr. Griffith takes the stand and shares his story, explaining that he has been the sole caregiver for his two grandchildren, now 13 and 15 years old. He emphasizes that their father, his son, has not provided any financial support or played an active role in their lives. Mr. Griffith also notes that the children are involved in extracurricular activities, which adds to the financial burden. He expresses his frustration with his son's lack of involvement and hopes the court will take action to ensure he begins to contribute. Judge Von D listens intently, acknowledging Mr. Griffith's commitment, before turning to hear the father's side of the story.
You would like for me to know before I move to him?
Well, he goes a long time without working, and now he finally has a part-time job, I think, now, and probably couldn't afford much, but more than the money, I think it's time that he starts showing some manly responsibility. He's
Okay,
never done it before.
And I definitely agree. Sir, now it's your turn.
Yes, ma'am.
What do you have to say about what your father said in terms of not giving any financial support for the support of your children?
It's hard. I just got a job.
Okay.
I can
How much
start
are you
paying
working? How
part-time, like
Part-time.
20, 30 hours a week at the shoe place.
Still a loser.
Okay, sir, that's not very
It can
nice.
turn into
We're not going to
something.
do any type of name calling in this courtroom, okay?
Yes,
You guys are not going to do that to each other. You can save that at home when you all are, just between the two of you, but not here, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
So you say you work about 20, 30 hours a week.
Yes, ma'am.
How much money do you make?
$15 an hour, so a couple of thousand a month, I think.
Mr. Griffith Jr. tells the court that he works part-time, earning $50 an hour, and claims he can't afford to pay child support. But then he drops a bombshell. He recently received a $22,000 settlement from a lawsuit. Judge Von D is surprised by this revelation and asks for clarification. The judge now has to consider whether that settlement should factor into calculating child support moving forward.
An hour. So he's not very truthful, obviously, because he's looking at me with his mouth open like he is so
He's
confused.
just mad because it's my car.
Well, you know
Just
what?
admit it.
Sir, I'm upset at the fact that when I ask you why you were not providing any financial support, you try to give me this sob story about $15 an hour. And you have a settlement. Let me ask your dad, because I don't think I'm going to get too much honesty out of you. How much is this settlement?
Well, my understanding is that his portion of it, I guess after legal fees and all, was about $100,000.
$100,000?
Oh, man. Come on.
You think it's funny? You think this is funny? You think
Yeah,
it's a
I
game?
think it's funny.
You think it's funny?
Yes.
Why? Because you got more than
Because-
that? You want to tell me you got more than that?
No.
So why is that funny? You're
I
not.
don't have $100,000.
So you didn't. So your father's not being honest about the settlement.
Well, I
You
may have
was-
gotten it, but I don't have it anymore.
Okay,
I
so
got braces, man. 'cause you
it
didn't
does
get 'em
not
for me.
cost. Excuse me, sir. What type of crazy do you think I am? It does not cost $100,000 for braces.
I got a couple other things too. I mean, there might be some left.
Okay, and you didn't bring that to court with you, did you? To show the proof of that?
That
Yes or
was
no?
in my name.
Did you bring any documents to court to show that you are not in possession of this money? You didn't, did
No.
you? No, you didn't. Actually, you did. Your dad turned in your settlement judgment. You actually got a settlement for $102,000.
It was a while back.
Judge Von D gets to work calculating the son's child support, factoring in the $22,000 settlement. The final monthly payment is set at $1,881.41, which also includes reimbursement to the grandfather for the children's health insurance. The judge makes it clear that under Texas law, lawsuit settlements and similar assets are considered income when determining child support. The son, who had previously downplayed his responsibilities, now realizes he's on the hook for a significant amount. Meanwhile, Mr. Griffith breathes a sigh of relief and thanks the judge for holding his son accountable and ensuring he finally steps up to his role as a parent.
To write it down, $1,631.41 plus $250 would be $1,881.41, your monthly obligation. And I gave you credit for both kids.
I make $2,000 a month.
Okay, but you also have a settlement for $102,000. And I'm deeming that income because under Texas law, I have the right to do that. So your child support is not going to be set at $15,000. Based on $15 an hour. Because I'm sure you spent the $15 an hour getting those braces, not that $102,000. It's not going to work.
I'm afraid, Your Honor, he's spent a lot of the rest of that too. I think that's the reason he's hot about
Well,
what he is.
you know what, sir, and it's fine if he did, because he has to be able to give you $1,800 a month in child support. Otherwise, you'll have far more serious issues. Okay?
Right.
Anything further?
Well, I love my grandchildren, but I've told him along the way once he hooked up with a lady he married that he had all the fun, so it's been his responsibility to help take care of them. This is the first time he's ever had to pay up.
Well, and I thank you for bringing him to court and making him responsible, sir. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Sure. Take Visa. This is great, man.
The video shifts to an informative segment where Judge Vonda explains how legal settlements and other assets can be factored into child support calculations. She emphasizes the importance of honesty and transparency in court proceedings. As the video wraps up, viewers are encouraged to subscribe for more compelling courtroom stories. This case serves as a powerful reminder that parents have a legal obligation to support their children, even when unexpected financial gains like settlements are involved.